Okay, so what we're going to do now is make a falafel burger for the wife, like I say. So we're going to have sweet potato, which has just been mashed. Also going in it, I'm just going to go down. We have got some chickpeas, just a normal regular tin of chickpeas, just drained them off and washed them off. A couple of teaspoons of coriander, couple of teaspoons of cumin, half a large clove of garlic, and some chopped coriander. And there's my sweet potato. Literally the only thing I've added to that is water and a little bit of salt. So what we're going to do is transfer these into a flat bowled pan, just using a saucepan, and I'm just going to wash them down so that they are just squashed a little bit. Okay, it doesn't take a lot. Oh, and then a few of them fly about like we do. And we just get rid of them ones. We don't want them. And like I say, we're just gonna give them a little crush. Don't need to all be totally squashed. We're not looking for it to become a puree. We just want it to become slightly broken up. Then we're gonna add some of the sweet potato. This will bind it. Just bring those chickpeas and that sweet potato into some sort of mix together. What we're going to use to actually bind it fully is a little bit of plain flour, about 100 grams of that. We will mix this together first. Also, we are going to add some sweet corn. So sweet corn I've literally just drained to remove the water from the can, and that will just give it a nice flavour as well, because the wife does love a bit of sweet corn. So what I'm going to do now is add the garlic, cumin and coriander, ground coriander and the fresh coriander, and it's just mix it in a bowl. Nothing too complicated. Just make sure it's all mixed up, all incorporated, nice and simple. Using this sort of spatula means that you are gonna be able to get right to the sides and keep turning it over, which is almost essential. Gonna add. Okay, so when it comes to forming the burgers, there's a couple of things you can do. The best thing to do is to use a burger press. So I have lined a little bit of oil on the cling wrap so that it doesn't stick. And as I say, there they are. They're all roughly the same sort of size. So what I'm going to do is take it, squash it a little bit in my hands. I'm going to just wash my hands because they're a bit dirty. And I'm just going to take it down to the actual burger. So I'm just going to, with my hands, just sort of squeeze that in. You can use the back of a spoon, or your fingers like I'm doing. That's good enough. And then a little squash. And there you go, perfect shaped burger. And I'll just bring in the others. Not sure this is gonna be quite big enough to do all of them, but there you go. Get him out, get him chilled, that'll cool down. So I'm probably gonna only get a couple on there. So what I'll do is I will actually move a couple out of the way. And we'll do another one. So nice and simple. Once again, there's your falafel. Squeeze it in. Push it into those corners. This will be full of flavour. Now the best thing to do with this is, because it is quite gooey to start with, is to start it in a medium hot pan. Get a bit of colour on it. Get a bit of the outside charred, and then you can pop it on a barbecue, especially if you're using a charcoal one, because that flavour will help the burger. Not so much on mine because I use gas, but even then it just makes the vegetarians feel a bit more appreciated if they've actually had their barbecued stuff actually barbecued, rather than just cooking it all in the oven. That's quite boring, isn't it? So what we are going to have is our traditional sausages and our traditional hamburger, but with meat chicken skewers to give it a little bit something special. And there you go. I've got 3 on that one. Well, I only need 1, so that'll be enough. That one looks a little bit more squashed, but it doesn't matter. It's gonna have a bit of goat's cheese with that, like I say. A little bit of salad. Yum. Sounds good. Goes with those new potatoes I've done earlier. I'm gonna make some skewers. I'll chop them up. I'll show you what I'm gonna do. Quite simple. Nothing too fancy. A little bit of herb, some garlic over it. Bit of olive oil. Pop it on. Cook it till they're cooked. Basically, how long does it take to cook? Till it's ready. Anyway, so just wrap them, pop them in the fridge, and they will be ready to rock and roll. Yeah. Apples then, just a little bit of spring onion over them, dash of lemon juice, tiny bit of salt, and it just finishes them nicely. Ready to eat, put into a burger, have as falafels, have it with mint yogurt or something like that. Would be fantastic. Aeroplane going overhead. Thanks very much. Anyway, that's been your man, The Shed. See ya, pals.